Marko uncertain about Verstappen's future despite Red Bull contract. As Red Bull Racing fights for dominance in both the Drivers' and Constructors' Championships, Max Verstappen's long-term future with the team remains in question despite his contract extending until 2028. Helmut Marko, Red Bull's advisor, recently refrained from making a definitive statement about whether Verstappen will stay with the team through 2026, fueling ongoing speculation. Earlier in the year, internal power struggles within the team, combined with the recent downturn in Red Bull's performance, have added to the uncertainty surrounding Verstappen's commitment. Verstappen had an incredible start to the season, winning 7 out of the first 10 races. However, his form has drastically shifted, with the Dutch driver failing to claim victory in any of the last 6 Grands Prix. During this stretch, he managed to secure only 2 podium finishes, a far cry from his usual dominance. The situation has raised questions about Red Bull's ability to maintain their competitive edge in the long run. Reports suggest Mercedes team principal Toto Wolff has had his eyes on Verstappen as a potential successor to Lewis Hamilton. Although Wolff recently brought in rising star Andrea Kimi Antonelli, he has not ruled out the possibility of bringing Verstappen to Mercedes in 2026. Meanwhile, Verstappen has made comments suggesting he might step away from Formula One entirely before his contract expires. He has openly expressed dissatisfaction with certain aspects of the sport, though earlier this year he confirmed he would remain with Red Bull at least through 2025. Marko reaffirmed Verstappen's commitment for the 2024 season, but remained non-committal about what would happen beyond that. In an interview with OE24, when asked about the driver's status for 2026, Marko replied, "Next year he'll be driving for Red Bull Racing. But 2026 is so far away, and for now our full focus is on the 2024 World Championship." Adding to the pressure is the fact that McLaren's Lando Norris has been steadily closing the gap in the Drivers' Championship standings, reducing Verstappen's lead to just 62 points. In the Constructors' Championship, Red Bull's grip at the top is also loosening, with their lead shrinking to a mere 8 points, the smallest margin since the 2022 Spanish Grand Prix. Marko is hopeful that Verstappen will return to his winning ways soon, and that Sergio Perez can provide some much-needed support. Perez, however, has been struggling for form, failing to finish on the podium since the 5th race of the season in China. In his column for Speed Week, Marko expressed cautious optimism. "The lead in the Constructors has dwindled to 8 points, but we don't have to write off the title just yet. If Max starts to win again and Checo can finish between 3rd and 5th, it should be enough to defend the championship." As Red Bull prepares for the upcoming races, the team faces mounting pressure to regain their footing in both championships, all while questions about Verstappen's long-term future continue to swirl.